Hello, people of YouTube. It is I, the Canadian Outsider, and I am back after a 2-year hiatus. And this is gonna be technically my fourth try of YouTube. Last year, I filmed like 90% of a playthrough of Outlast for the month of October for Halloween, and shit happened. I broke my arm. It's a long story. But I filmed like 90% of the playthrough. I was going to edit into a little episode in pieces. But with the broken arm, it'd be hard to edit and then finish the game. And, shit happened. And I just didn't continue to do it. Which brings me to today. Today, my fourth try to do YouTube is going to be playing Life is Strange. And it's actually kind of poetic because Life is Strange is the first game that I always wanted to play for YouTube. Funny enough, I found the demo on the PS3 store and I played the first episode. The demo was like the first episode, and I love these like type of games, choose your own adventure, role playing RPG, like the Telltale games. I don't know what the genre is called, but it was popularized by Telltale. But Telltales were not, from my understanding, the originators of this style of game. But nevertheless, I played it, and no one knew about it. It was under the radar, and I'm like, this is like an amazing game. I should do a YouTube, make my YouTube channel. I always wanted to try doing a playthrough of this game, but I didn't have the equipment, and I was also lazy. I can't make excuses, but I didn't have the equipment, and I didn't force myself to do it. That's essentially the point. And lo and behold, a month later, all the big fucking giants were playing it, and they loved it. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, everybody, they found it, and they make 1 million views. And of course, if I made it before them, I still probably would have got shit views. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear. I may have fucked up. And I swear again. Nevertheless, of course, even if I did do it back then, I probably would have still been drowned out by the big boys. But I always thought, back then of how, I found the game first. And it was like a full month until people picked it up. At least it felt that way. But yeah, this was the game I wanted to do my YouTube channel with. I always wanted to do a YouTube channel, but when I found this game, I wanted to do it. But I never did it. And when the second game came out, I figured, why not get the remastered first series, and then play the second one. And hopefully, this time, I'll actually get some views and get some love from YouTube, and hopefully it'll work out. But let's get into it. I talk way too much in my intros. I feel like everybody's going to click on it, hear me babble on, and then exit immediately because they didn't go straight into the game. I think fucking Mr. Beast mentioned how people's attention spans, you gotta get them in the first seconds. You can't dilly dally. The content of the game, purely fictional, is intended to. Oh, okay. But maybe I should just go straight to the point because nobody wants to hear my backstory, my shit, because they're not emotionally invested in me because I'm not a fucking YouTuber yet. Maybe that's it. If I do become a YouTuber, they'll look back on these videos and then they would be emotionally invested. But as of now, they're not emotionally invested, so maybe it's just smart to go straight into the meat and bones. And if I do my TikTok promos or Instagram story promos of this, then you'd find the funny clip and say, oh, I want to check out the full video, and then you hear me babbling on for fucking God knows how long it's been already. But yeah, maybe it's not wise. Maybe I'm gonna do a small intro and then do episode 1 with me going straight into the game. I don't know. I'll probably maybe do that. But nevertheless, let's get into this. Hello. Please accept terms and services. Okay, for all I know, they want to make me into a human centipede, but I agreed to it. Okay. let's get to it. Just in case I do edit this into a small tiny intro before I start the game, I'm gonna do like another little intro, just in case. You know, I do think it's gonna be smart to go straight into the meat and bones and just do like episode 1, me playing Life is Strange. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna talk a little more since I'm allowed to do that. Yes, I always wanted to play this game. I watched, for context, I played the first episode when it first came out. And I never bought the game, and I saw YouTubers play it, and I watched the whole playthrough. So I know what happens. It's been many, many years, but I know the big the big moments. I don't want to spoil it in case somebody does, in case nobody did play. It's this old fucking game, I will say. So a lot of you may have probably never even seen it or heard of it. I'm an old man, I will say, nowadays. So in case nobody watched it, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But just to be, give you context. I have played this. I do know what's to come. Not a lot, because it's been so long. But I know like the major plot elements. The ending, I'm kind of fuzzy of how it resolved. I know the decision you have to make, but I know the tiny bit of the drama. But it's a glimpse in pieces. It's very glimpse in pieces of it. But yeah, we're gonna play as Max. I think it's Max and Chloe, from what I remember. I'm 90% sure it's Max. We're gonna play as Max, and hopefully have fun. And hopefully you guys, see this episode or see my promos I'm gonna release and enjoy and give me a shot. This is my third technically my fourth try of YouTube, and I got no love. I will say it was a good thing nobody noticed my disappearances, like my other videos, because they disappeared for 2 years. But I had no views or no subscribers, so it's like nobody cared, nobody noticed. But hopefully this will change. This will change things for my YouTube channel and get some love and some attention. But that's like my little intro, I think, to Life is Strange. This is definitely gonna be a separate video because I talked way too much. So I'm gonna start my intro to the actual episode part of Life is Strange. But if you did somehow come to this little intro part, thank you for clicking on it and listening to the end. I know I ramble a lot, which I probably had to fix, but at the same time I'm like, that's my thing, that's my shtick, that's who I am, I don't want to be a slave to the algorithm, and I don't think you're successful if you're a slave to the algorithm. Fuck, maybe you are, I don't know. But thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this series. Let's get into it. Go click on the episode 1 and let's begin. Let's have fun. See ya. Peace.